This is a very similar setup to what we saw last week. And last week, not everyone saw problems. Others got more rain than others, and that's how this goes. So this is actually part of what's left over from that moisture from last week. It did a big old loop across the deep south, came back down, and now that moisture is sitting off the coast of the Carolinas. There's also an upper level low, which is spinning east of the Bahamas. So that upper level low is going to be traveling with this moisture into the Gulf. Here's New Orleans, and that increases the rain coverage across a large portion of the Gulf. Now, luckily, it also means there's going to be some wind shear, and so this is probably not going to be able to develop into anything more than low pressure with some rain. It doesn't look like any substantial development with this one, which is what we saw last week. It was just somewhat of a broad, unorganized low, and I think that's what we're going to see with this one too. So Wednesday to Thursday, that concentrated area of moisture sitting over us. It's with us through the end of the week and into the weekend. That moisture, though, extends off to Texas with this round. So there'll be a risk for some heavy rain all the way from Texas through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and into the Florida Panhandle. This doesn't mean, again, that it's going to rain continuously all these days, but this will be an aid in the heavy showers. Actually, when they form, they produce heavy rain. And so beware the exact numbers that models are spitting out on how much rain you could get. I think that's a bit difficult thing to do right now, especially being this far out. The heaviest rain coming towards the end of the week. It's going to be hard to give you fine numbers. I think 3 to 6 inches throughout all those days is a fairly good bet here. It does look like there'll probably be a better chance of rain area-wide with this compared to what we saw last week. Last week we did see some dry slots moving through. This one, I think there will actually be a decent shot of showers and storms each day. And so we'll just have to take each day and see how they unfold. Elsewhere in the tropics, Invest 94, I'm not really worried about this here on the northern Gulf, but this does have an opportunity to try to organize today, and that's about it, because that is a big plume of Saharan dust, i.e. dry air, and it's about to run into a big wind shear problem in the Caribbean. You've got strong trade winds fighting the upper levels. That's a classic setup in July to just destroy anything that tries to move in there, and so I don't think that's got much life left in it at this point. Our 7-day